Good morning everyone, welcome to another vlog here on the World of Coasters. Today,
hello,
stacking it, we're here at Disneyland Paris, our absolute favourite European resort.
Is that the key to get in? No.
Yeah, that's the key to get in the studios. Today it's a Saturday, it's like the first Saturday of the French half term, summer holidays, so it's going to be manically busy. Later on there's actually an inauguration for a press event for Avengers Campus.
We've been invited,
but there are drones flying around apparently, so hopefully we'll be able to get some shots of that, but we won't be in Avengers Campus. I am wearing my Avengers Campus t-shirt which I bought yesterday. This is the queue to get tickets, I believe.
That's the ticket. Yeah, that's
But you can't get your tickets. That must be the queue to get into the studios. But yeah, we're here for early ride time. It's literally 8:33, I think. We're slightly behind, aren't we, Lou? We're held up in a massive
traffic coming in.
It's going to be busy today, really busy.
Ticket sales.
Yeah, perfect weather today. It's going to be hitting the near 30s, I believe. It's nice and quiet at the moment. I think we're going to head over to Big Thunder first. Why not? We were here yesterday, and we went on basically everything yesterday, didn't we?
Loads done yesterday.
We did get loads done.
The maximum was a half an hour queue for, I think, space.
It was quite good. One other thing to note, the 30th anniversary is in full swing here, so we'll have a look at some of the 30th anniversary things. They got like a new parade, Disney D-Light, which we need to see tonight.
This is our first time watching the fireworks.
Yeah, we did.
Before COVID, or?
Yeah, so we didn't watch the fireworks yesterday because we were up at 2 AM. If you follow us on Instagram, you'll know, and we left at about 9, which I think is pretty darn good.
Yeah.
Left at 9 PM. But yeah, the Disneyland Hotel is undergoing renovations at the moment. It's closed for a couple of years and it's getting in full swing. You can really see the roof tiles on the top of the spires changing. Like this one here looks a lot better than the one in the middle. But yeah, they're really getting on with that now. It's just a shame because we can't go through the main entrance, but we got annual passes, so we're going down the side, of which they've still got the Infinity Pass. You do still need a reservation to come into the parks. Annual pass holders can only reserve 3 spots at a time, which means we can only come 3 days at a time. Which
We're only here for 3 days.
It is a little bit annoying, but we have only got the weekend off at the moment, so, you know, why not? Let's see if we can get into the park without getting a copyright strike, because all this music normally flags up on my videos. But we get through to the park and we'll see you at the entrance plaza. So top tip, we've just bypassed the crowds. So at the moment they're getting Infinity Pass holders and Magic Plus through this gate. However, these gates are actually open over here behind me, so if you just come down the side path and enter the park that way, you can get in with avoiding the crowd. We literally just walk straight in. Louise has gone beelining up to the 30th memorial at the entrance. I really love this. Looks spectacular, and like we saw the 25th anniversary one. I did like the 25th anniversary one because it had digital display, but this one's really cool. Yeah, I was just saying how we snuck around, but there are staff on the other side of that gate, Lou, so I don't think we weren't meant to.
Yeah, they're legal. I still had to tap to go in.
Yeah, but yeah, like literally the crowd's over there, and if you think you could just go through the entrance over here. Here's the back of the Disneyland Hotel, and yeah, I think we're going to be heading straight up towards Big Thunder Mountain. It's on extra magic time. Time now is 8:39, so we're pretty promptu, but you can see the crowds are starting to build. It's going to be a busy one today. Gonna have a great day though. Blue skies in Disney never goes amiss. There is just something about Main Street USA, especially in Disneyland when it's blue skies.
We went to Walt's yesterday.
Yes, we did. Yeah, we went to Walt's All-American Diner, which is the really extensive diner on Main Street USA. It was brilliant, wasn't it?
We had a perfect meal and it wasn't that expensive.
Yeah, we got the Main Street traffic going. But yeah, an absolutely excellent restaurant. And only €42 a head before our annual pass discount, which I thought was really good because Walt's used to be really expensive. But like I was saying, there's just something about Main Street in France when the sun's out. I think it's because they made the colours more vibrant in France. So because the weather's not always the best, in France, they made the colours more vibrant, so they pop. So when it's blue skies, it's like a real colour pop down Main Street USA. But yeah, I love it. Louise was just saying that the Coke van's gone. It was gone yesterday, wasn't it, Lou? It was there in the morning, but I think they move it around the park, especially on these hot days. We're going to have to grab an ice cream. The Gibson Girl ice cream parlour is open just over here, serving Ben & Jerry's ice cream.
And we're eating at Bistro Chez Rémy, which is always on the vlog.
There is a surprise. Like I said, it's a one disappointment. We ate at Walt's yesterday, it was our first time, but because we'd been up since 2 AM,
We didn't want to.
I was in no mood to vlog. Like, I did not have the energy. By like 6 o'clock, we were both like.
I felt like after I'd eaten, I was just like, I was lagging.
And bear in mind, we ate at 3:30 because we thought we'll eat earlier because we've been up all day. But yeah, I'm mega excited for the day. I love Disneyland. Louise is just now pointing out these. What are they, like flower things?
Flower garden or something, it says on the end, on the app.
But I really like this. So they're little like spinning things that are just around the hub. So they're all based on Disney characters. You've got Dumbo, Tigger, Pooh, and Cheshire Cat over there.
Baymax over there.
Baymax over there, Raya the Dragon, and I think Mushu's over there. But yeah, they're dotted all over. So over this way you've got Genie and all that.
Merida.
But yeah, I think they look really cool. Yeah, Merida and all the princesses are by the castle. But we're going to peel off left here, past the bunny rabbit one though. It's just 1,000,001 thumpers. Yeah, no, look how many thumpers there are. And we're going to head.
Bunnies have lots of babies.
We're going to head straight to Big Thunder Mountain. I haven't actually checked whether it's open. It's very quiet over here. But yeah, we love Big Thunder Mountain. Got the GoPro guys, so we'll be able to see you on the rides of this. Yeah, let's get on the wildest ride in the wilderness. So we're not going into Frontierland because you see those lights over there? That means Big Thunder Mountain's down. They are the show lights. If they're on, or the house lights rather, if they're on, basically means don't go on it. But I've just checked the app and it is closed. Louise has already beelined off and I don't know where to. There she is. Christ, she does not hang about at Disney. We're going to head over to Fantasyland, do Peter Pan's flight, as we didn't get on it yesterday because Peter Pan's flight is incredibly popular at all the Disney parks. So yeah, while it's on a 5-minute queue, not going to say no to that. Oh, look at the beautiful Sleeping Beauty castle here. I would say it in French, but I'll absolutely butcher the name. The Chateau de la Belle de Mont or something like that. Yeah, it's had its renovations last year. In November when we came last year, they basically finished most of it apart from the very bottom tier. But it does look so beautiful in the sunlight like this. And I'm very excited to look at the drone show tonight. Take a moment to enjoy the peace and quiet in Fantasyland. Like, it is not going to stay this quiet for long. Like, I am massively behind Louise. She's not waiting for me. She's in such a hurry to go on rides. She just went up to the castles making a beeline. I'm not trying to get all these shots. We got Carousel du Lancelot here, which is the carousel for the park. Little traditional dark rides, Pinocchio and Snow White. We went on Pinocchio yesterday. And yeah, we got Dumbo's just over there. We got the Curious Labyrinth just over there, and the Teacups. Sadly won't be getting on It's a Small World as it's having an extensive renovation. Like, I mean, a full refurb. It's down for the entire season, I believe. So I won't be going on that. Have a closer look at that later. We're going to get on Peter Pan, which already has a little bit of a queue, but I reckon that's only about 15 minutes tops. So let's get to Neverland. A 15-minute queue for Peter Pan, so that's not too bad at all. It moves quite fast. The old fast track tent is still there. They've actually incorporated it into the queue line now. So we'll see you on Peter Pan's flight, guys. Love a ride on Peter Pan there.
The thing ever front row. I have to say that.
Yeah, we never get the front on that because on So if you go to the ones in America, you just got 2 seats, but in France they put a capacity, and actually all the dark rides have extra capacity, so they have 4 riders to a car, and the like Pinocchio and Snow White ride have 6 riders to a car rather than 4. But yeah, great ride. I don't fully understand why it gets such a long queue. Like, you will wait an hour for that most times.
We only ever do it on extra magic hour. It's the only like reasonable time
I can imagine if it's your only time coming here, it is a good ride experience, but it's quite a short ride.
Maybe when the parade is on or people having dinner.
Put it this way: if you can get a shorter queue, do it. It used to be brilliant for fast track. You always used to get one. Yeah. Obviously, now that you don't have free fast track, it's a bit of a shame. Anyway, we're heading over towards Frontierland and Big Thunder Mountain. Yeah, well, Adventureland's nothing's open. We just walked past Pirates of the Caribbean. You probably just heard Louise going, "Oh, Pirates!" It is one of her favourite rides in the world, like dark rides.
Yesterday the boat was so loud, but like I know it's going to be so busy today.
Oh yeah, they're fully loading rides again. Like, you used to get your own road, didn't you? During COVID times. Not anymore, they're loading the boats to capacity. We're going to get over to Big Thunder Mountain now, get in the queue for that one, and I'll see you on the ride with the GoPro, so let's get over there. So here we go, the best Big Thunder Mountain in the world, in my opinion, and probably Louise's opinion.
I love it.
We say it every time, it's because it's on the island. So in the United States, that would be Tom Sawyer Island. However, here, it's Big Thunder Mountains. You come out of the station, you go under the rivers of America and onto the island. And then when you come out, you come up through here. Just as here, trains just gone past. I don't think we're going to be waiting long on this. We queued from where the queue splits yesterday. It said 45. It said 45 minutes. We queued 25, so they really can get the capacities through at Disneyland. It's one thing we like. So when you come to Disneyland, queues look terrible, but they're always moving. We did Space Mountain. It was advertised in 40 minutes.
I think we waited half an hour.
Yeah.
That was the longest queue yesterday.
Yeah, that was. The queues are just brilliant. And if you want to skip lines and stuff, try to go when parades are. Like, honestly, we went on Buzz Lightyear and it was like 15 minutes, and straight afterwards it was like a rush of people.
5 minutes.
Yeah, this is going to be the next ride of the day. Big Thunder Mountain. We'll see you on the ride. So here we go on Big Thunder Mountain. Louise is scared. Woo! Back road. wilderness. I love it. A for a 10-minute queue.
That was so good. I'm going to go on it again. I'm going to queue again.
We'll have to go on it again. Great ride. So we're now off of Big Thunder Mountain. We didn't just have one ride then, did we, Lou? We just had 2 rides. So the first time we got on within 5 minutes, didn't we? It was very quick. The second time it only took 15 minutes, but my god, that queue gets long quick.
Yeah, it's already spilling.
I think it's about 45-50 minutes now. One other thing to mention, the water fountains are now back on at Disneyland. I know they were turned off during COVID restrictions, but now they're back on. It doesn't mean you've got to spend loads on water. Because we went to a restaurant with Waltz yesterday and we had Coke, didn't we?
Yeah,
granted,
well, you had a Coke, I had a Sprite.
I'm not saying don't buy drinks at Disneyland, but it was €5.10 per Coke. And it was it was a 330ml bottle, so it's like, oh my god. Yeah, I had to do a double take on that when we saw it.
That's when you should be using your annual passes if you have them.
Yeah, we did get that aperitif because we had 2 drinks, but it was so hot. It was just really thirsty. Anyway, we're heading over towards the other end of Frontierland now. Now the park's open to the general public, it's going to get manic. Yeah. We're going to go on the high cap rides. I want to get Indiana Jones done, but we're going to head over to Phantom Manor first.
That one doesn't have a big queue.
No, it doesn't. And like early on in the day, it's not running as fast because it is a bit rough depending on where you sit. Anyway, next up is Phantom Manor, the absolutely amazing haunted house ride. I love this. It's themed so well. I'd probably say it's better than the one in America. I just think it's got more to it. It's the story. Yeah. Well, the original and the one at Disneyland, they made them pristine because Walt Disney himself didn't want a rundown house in his park. He said, we'll look after the outside, we'll let the ghosts look after the inside. However, here, because of the language barriers, they wanted to make it more visual, so it's like you could see it's a haunted house just by looking at it, and that's why it's not called Haunted Mansion, because the direct translation doesn't come out correct. However, if you say phantom, phantom is French for like ghost, and in English we know what a phantom is. It's like, you know, Phantom of the Opera. Scary. It's quite easy.
And Manor's our house, which we will
Lots of visual cues in this park, but this ride has a beautiful queue line. We'll see you in the Ravenswood Manor.
Fantôme Manor a connu des jours heureux, mais les temps ont changé. Now, curious souls, come, I have more to show you. Perhaps you sense a disquieting metamorphosis. Hélas, les choses ne sont pas toujours ce qu'elles paraissent. Tous les contes n'ont pas de fin heureuse. It appears everyone is doomed at Phantom Manor. Even you. And notice this. This chamber has no windows and no doors, which offers you this chilling challenge to find a way out. There is much to see, so look alive. I hate to lose you so soon.
So off a complete walk on there for Phantom Manor, a brilliant dark ride. Yeah, everything's really in bloom at the moment, isn't it?
Yeah.
We've just come up to Boot Hill, which is a little like thematic part. To be honest, I think this should be incorporated into the queue.
Yeah.
Like it would go well in the queue. But it's got these like comical tombstones, so till death do us part, and then in the back you got the mother-in-law who's a bit overgrown at the moment, and it says "over my dead body" on her one.
Oh, I didn't really.
Yeah, the one at the back. And then you've got this sarcophagus here, which actually has a heartbeat to it. If you put your hand on it, you can't hear it, but if you put your hand on it, oh, it's not running at the moment. There's no heartbeat. No, I'm sorry, they've passed. But yeah, you get some great views over Thunder Mesa. If you come out here, you can see the geysers, which go round by the Disneyland Railroad, and occasionally the Molly Brown comes past on the rivers of America. Oh, so Louise has just walked past it and it's triggered, it's going. You can actually feel it, can't you?
Yeah.
Makes the whole thing vibrate, but you can hear it.
Down there, but you didn't see that.
No. Anyway, let's head into Adventureland now. I'm thinking Indiana Jones, your least favourite ride at Disneyland. But I want to get it done, I do like it. It's a great little coaster. Yeah, it's quite intense, but this early on in the morning it won't have that much of a queue, and it won't be running as fast, so it won't be as rough. So we've made it to Adventureland and we're outside of Indiana Jones at Le Temple du Peril, or in English, Indiana Jones and the Temple of Peril. Little Intamin coaster, which actually is based on a Pinfari layout. I can't think the exact model, but it's a very similar layout with a single inversion hidden away. As I said earlier, not the most smoothest coaster in the world, but it is a good fun ride, and I love the theming on this. It's a beautiful coaster. And yeah, they got the flaming torches running today, which just add to the effect. So we just come off of, well, it was about a 5-minute queue, wasn't it, in total? However, on the Indiana Jones, someone chundered on the train before us, like, and I mean, they took
on the train we were about to get on, but yeah.
Luckily, we were at the back, very back of the second car, and yeah, it was held for ages, and they were like sweeping something, and then one of the cast members was like gagging,
and I was like, I can't.
And then in the end, they took the train off. I think someone chundered in the train. And yeah,
it was bad.
It was bad. The queue's like 20 minutes now.
The whole area smells of sick, so we left that. But it was a great ride.
It was a great ride. Like, it's normally quite rough, but I said to Louise, like, if we're nearer the back, I think it's going to be smoother because we're not over the wheel axles. And yeah,
headbanging. I'm going to say
it was really. I think it's worse for me because my shoulders. I sit higher up on the restraint. They rub quite badly. You know, it was a good ride. I was able to actually have my hands up for the inversion, which is a no-go if you're on the front row of that one. But yeah, at the moment the crowd. It doesn't seem like it's going to be as busy. It's not an animatronic. No, oh, there we go, Lou, it's not there. So Louise is referring to a stalk that we've seen here in the distance. And she saw it once many years ago. She was like, oh no, it's animatronic. I was like, no, it's a real stalk. It just lives around here. And then he saw it yesterday, and now it's gone. But while we're in Adventureland, I think we're going to go to Pirates. As I was saying, I don't think it's quite as busy as we were expecting as at the moment.
I was expecting more.
Like, I think it's 5-minute queue for Pirates of the Caribbean. But yeah, I said to Louise, I think a lot of people are trying to wait for Avengers Campus to open.
And that week is half-term week for the UK.
God, it's going to be busy. I am gutted we're not able to go. You know, like, why Disney? We love you. Please give us invites to your events.
We couldn't get annual pass reservations for the 18th.
No, literally. In all fairness, we weren't looking for them though, were we? Because they did the annual pass previews on the 16th. However, we're in Spain that week at Port Ventura, so it's not all loss. But yeah, we're going to head over to Pirates of the Caribbean now and get on Louise's favourite dark ride at Disney.
tales there be plenty in this cursed place.
Montre-nous, c'est magnifique. On veut des armes, comme la route. La ferme, on la rend. Ah, madame, c'est moi qui ai la carte au trésor, moi et moi seul. Et je donnerai
Raconte la piraterie et ses nombreuses et précieuses récompenses. N'a-t-on jamais vu carrière plus rentable?
So we've just come off of Pirates of the Caribbean. A great ride, literally nearly a walk on there. Louise's favourite ride at the Disney park. But yeah, as you can see now, we're in Fantasyland and it's not as busy as it could be, so I'm going to take that. It's really hot. The weather is beautiful at the moment. We're going to head over towards Discoveryland now via the castle, because I think we could maybe catch the tail end of the Dreams Parade, where they bring the floats up the middle of Main Street, then have a little dance in front of the castle and then head back down. So now the crowd's starting to disperse from the parade. They're held at the entrance to the castle because they have pyrotechnics going off on the castle during the parade. So we're aiming to look at it later, maybe the 12:50 show, maybe the one after. But yeah, they did 4 showings of that throughout the day before the main Disney Stars on Parade. So Discoveryland fixes the issue with Tomorrowland by always being stuck as a vision of future past. So it's derived from all the fairy tale storybooks, or not fairy tale storybooks, the science fiction storybooks of the likes of Jules Verne, H.G. Wells is another one. But over the years they have incorporated a lot of IPs into it, like the Buzz Lightyear ride used to be the Visionarium, obviously Space Mountain used to be Journey to the Earth to the Moon, which was amazing. Then it was Mission 2 and now it's Hyperspace Mountain, which I think, in my opinion, they need to close this and get it, you know, updated, get rid of the overlay, because they are planning on Star Wars Land for this park, or the other park eventually. But yeah, I've not really been a fan of these Hyperspace Mountain overlay. They've got such a unique attraction here, and to waste it with Star Wars, just not for me. Anyway, I think we're going to have a look at Autopia now. Like I said, there is a rush of people coming from the parade that's just been on. Buzz Lightyear is advertising a 35-minute queue from what I can see. And I think Autopia did have a 10-minute queue, but it's bound to be longer now. So let's jump in the queue for Autopia and go from there. So it's been a little while since we've been on Autopia. We was having renovations last time we were here. You excited to go on it? God, not the best time. Every time I film you, you do something. You fall over or you choke him. Are we going in our own cars or together, Lou? Separate cars, okay. So we're going separate cars. I should be able to take you on the ride on this one, though I will be driving while filming. Probably not. So we've been queuing for this one for just over 10 minutes, so not far off on the mark, to be honest. Louise, you changed your mind, haven't you?
I don't know.
Do you want to well, you got to make a decision. Do you want to share a car or
I'll go on my own, but I'll go behind.
No, I got to go behind because I got to film you.
No, you're not filming me. I hate when you film me driving.
So yeah, let's go. You can't crash. They're on a rail.
You say that at Blackpool.
Anyway, we'll see you on Autopia. So we're off, and Louise is gutted because I've got the pink car and she's got the turquoise car. Oh god, I'm driving and filming, so it might be a bit bumpy. Car seems a bit slow. I think they've actually got speed limiters in these now, because like here, it's I've got my foot to the floor and it's like it's not having it. So yeah, by the looks of it, we're like staying at a perfect distance from each other. But yeah, Autopia is a great little ride, a Disney classic which actually opened in 1955 with the original park. And they have one at Walt Disney World, they have one in Paris. I was saying to Louise, I'm very surprised these aren't electric cars yet, as they do still run on petrol by the looks of it. Oh no, we're not slowing now. I'm going to rear end Louise at this rate. But yeah, they're not electric. I'm not going anywhere. There we go. Yeah, so I do reckon one day they're going to be electric cars, but Louise is speeding up ahead now. Cars just keep randomly slowing down. But yeah, it's a nice little ride, this one. They've got 2 tracks to increase capacity, and we're on the left track at the moment. So if you want to experience both, you need to go on the right track. Don't get a choice, but you know, just crashing in stuff. But yeah, it gives you a nice little drive around the countryside. In fitting theme with Discoveryland, we got a future look at the past, 1950s look at the future. That's what these cars are meant to be, like a view of driving in the future, as they would call it, back in time. Oh, we're going down here, we're picking up some speed now. You know, you're on a rail on this ride. So if you really want, you can do the hands-free driving and let the car drive for you. It literally just bounces its way around the track. Got to get some speed up now. Beautiful action shot. Oh, crashing. Oh my god, crashing. Anyway guys, going to enjoy the rest of the ride and we'll see you when we get off. So yeah, a little bit longer than anticipated for that ride, but only about like 5 minutes. I do love Autopia. It's a great little ride. I got the pink car. I wanted to be behind so I could film it. Anyway, it's now midday, or just coming up to midday. We're going to leave the park now, head towards the village. We're going to grab an early lunch, aren't we? I think we're going to nip into Annette's Diner.
I'm just going to have a starter. This big boy's having a fun on.
Well, I just fancy a burger. We haven't had breakfast, so with no breakfast, I'm starving.
I'm having the quesadillas.
They're not bad. €9 they are.
And it's a good portion.
It is a good portion. I love it at Diner, and then later we're at Bistro Chez Rémy, which is a set menu, but oh my god.
That's why we're
looking forward.
Lunch.
Yeah, that's why we're having lunch now, so we can get some food down us and then carry on with the day. It is beautiful. It's not overly busy compared to
literally yesterday was busier.
It's moderate, isn't it? And like it's probably about 28, 29 degrees now. In fact, let's have a look at my phone. According to Google, it is 27 degrees right now. So beautiful weather. It's getting us ready for Spain though.
Yeah.
Even though it's going to be like a monsoon when we go. But we'll see you outside the park when we get to the Disney Village. So here we are in the Disney Village now, outside Annette's Diner. This was the first ever location me and Louise ate at in a Disney park.
And the blinds went down.
Yeah, they do a really good menu here. They have changed it recently. I'll show you it inside. They removed my favourite thing off the menu, so I'll have to decide what I want. But yeah, it's absolutely dead this time of day. So let's jump in and grab some lunch in Annette's Diner. Right, so in Annette's Diner now, and we've decided to try some of the 30th celebration stuff. So they got this burger, which I'm going for. I've got it with French fries though, not crisps. €23, get annual pass discount. And then they got this milkshake down here, which I'm in an R in about. But it does look very good, doesn't it though?
vanilla ice
We
cream.
might have to share that afterwards. But the thing is, that burger's only €1 more than the other burgers that I was going to order, so yeah, give it a bash, why not? So food is here now. Louise got the quesadillas, which for a starter
It's huge.
is quite large. For lunch, €9 is a banger of a deal.
Yeah, I'd rather eat
Sadly,
this.
like, I am starving and have a huge appetite, so we've got the celebration burger, which is in like a croissant, but like bun almost. Looks really good. Can't wait to chow down on it. Had it cooked rare, but you don't get that option in burgers. So I'm going to chow down on this, and then afterwards I'll let you know what I think of it. That was absolutely banging. Like, that was
All gone.
a nice kick to it. It's got jalapenos in it, but that was delicious.
Would totally recommend 30th menu.
We've decided not to get this just because of the fact that it's €14.
Yeah.
It does look incredible.
If we do get a milkshake, we'll probably be at Victoria's, but I'm not sure if it's open.
Anyway, we're going to look around the village now and then head back into the park.
And we're going to visit the Art of Marvel Hotel, see if they've got any reservations.
For breakfast. With a beautiful lunch out of the way, we're heading over to the Art of Marvel Hotel now because tomorrow's the day we're going to be catching the ferry back. We want to get a big breakfast and then maybe something before we leave and skip lunch. So we're like, okay, well what about the all-you-can-eat buffets in the hotels? I know they're a bit more expensive, but yeah, we're going to head over there now, see how much it is.
Fill our tummy.
Failing that, we'll go to Square Lodge. I just kind of want to look at the hotels. We haven't been around the hotels in a long time. Then we're going to come back through the village and head back into the park. So next thing you'll see will be over in the Art of Marvel Hotel. So over in the hotel area now, you come out through security and you've got the Panamagique balloon over here. I do love this hotel, however we haven't stayed here yet. We've stayed in the Newport Bay, which is the one over the way, which was our first ever visit, and we stayed in the Sequoia Lodge and we stayed in the Santa Fe Hotel. I think next, if we stay anywhere, it's going to be Cheyenne, but we would love to come to the Art of Marvel one day.
I want to watch more Marvel films. I'm only on the second film because Luke gets
watching them in chronological order. Well, I watched them quite recently, but yeah, I'd love to get back in the Newport Bay. This is the full package staying on site at Disney. However, we're a little drive away. But yeah, hopefully tomorrow we should be having breakfast in here, or that's the plan. I just want to know the price, so we're going to head in and have a look. So as we venture into the New York Art of Marvel Hotel, you get a little impromptu tour. But yeah, we're going to be having a look at the downtown restaurant, not the Manhattan restaurant. So it's the other restaurant we haven't been in yet. But yeah, this hotel is something else. Huge suits of Iron Man, all that, and just looks amazing with this amazing Art Deco, like New York style art to it. So we found out about the breakfast now, and one cool thing, which this is awesome, I'm fanboying massively.
Like no feels.
Guy behind, you can't really see, Bob Chapek's here, CEO of the Walt Disney Company. He's just had because it's the press event for the inauguration. It's
the press event and
like literally, we came in and it's like there's loads of people around.
You can't even go in the shop.
No, you can't go in the shop. They're all outside. They're all in their best uniform. Literally, they're all out. See Bob Chapek there? Just oh my god, pretty impressive. Nerding out.
Dressed pretty casually.
Like literally multi-millionaire there. So yeah, that was pretty awesome there to have a look in the Art of Marvel Hotel.
Everyone around him super nicely dressed. He's just wearing his t-shirt, but I suppose you can do what you want when you see it.
I should say, he's doing alright. Anyway, we're going to head over to the Hunter's Grill now in Square Lodge because I want to have a look, see what the cost of breakfast is there. €35 a head in the downtown restaurant, which is quite steep.
It is a premium, I feel, because
and
it's the new hotel.
Well, that is the new hotel and it's top end, so it's a possibility. We'll make our decision, but you know, that was just really cool then. You know, it
was weird. I felt really awkward because it was quiet in there.
The second I clocked it, I was like, oh my god. No, I didn't want to like have the camera aiming like, oh my god, fanboy. But yeah, that's pretty awesome because like he didn't have much in the way of security with him there. I think there was a couple dotted around to the sides, which was quite interesting. But yeah, there we go. The CEO is
now
here.
They've got a part, haven't they? They own Disneyland Paris.
Yeah, because it used to be part owned by the French government and another subsidiary. and Disney now have full shares. That was back in like 2017, 2018 they did that.
But obviously that he's overseeing his new project, isn't he?
It's the second Marvel campus to open, the other one being in California. But yeah, we will be back at some point to visit it. I just don't know when. It'll probably be after the summer, nearer October if I had to guess.
Yeah.
Just before our annual passes come up for renewal. I'm sweating because it's so hot. Oh my god, it's so hot. But yeah, like, it's lovely to walk around the resort side. When you're not a hotel guest, you can walk around here. It's not like restricted for hotel guests only. It's very peaceful actually. Like, it's only just coming up to 1 o'clock now.
I wish we could go swimming.
Yeah, if I had my Infinity Pass still, be able to, because you can actually get into the pools with the Infinity Pass. But sadly, I've only got the Magic Plus, the same as you now, Lou. But yeah, hopefully in the future we get back to having an Infinity Pass, but when they lift all the restrictions, especially on the reserving side of things, because I'm not a fan of being able to come only 3 times in a row. But here is our like old faithful hotel. We love this hotel. We've stayed here so many times over the years. I think
This is the one we're staying in the most.
3 or 4 times we've done Golden Forest Room in here, back before the YouTube channel was a thing, so didn't cover it.
I filmed it, but those
vlogs are long gone. So we'll have a look in here. I won't bore you much more with that at this area of the park, and we will see you when we get back towards the main park gate, so enjoy. So I just nipped into one of the shops, which was actually the kids like dress shop and all that. Still got all the signage, but on the door it's actually the glass factory now. So you can actually get your glasses custom engraved here with the 30th logo on them, and your name if you want. And that can all be done on these touchscreens here. But yeah, the whole shop has been ripped out, and they got all these Marvel things in for the opening of the Marvel Land. I am gutted we're missing it. But yeah, a lot more of the glass stuff available at this location, including some of the old Pride stuff from the previous month. But yeah, I'm loving these. Look at these like wine glasses. They're doing a deal at the moment, 6 for €70.
That's cheap.
Well, yeah, it depends how you look at it. So I believe in the next year or so this place will be changing quite drastically. I know at the end of this season they've got plans to renovate a large part of the village, so these little tiny shops have been here for a while, but I've heard rumours of a Hard Rock Cafe coming. See now Buffalo Bills is gone, that'll be pretty cool. And Louise has disappeared into the Lego shop. It's going to be our next port of call. So we have stopped off for a Starbucks and got some iced frappes, which is needed. That was caught on camera though. What did you go for?
I went for
chocolate chip cafe frappe.
Hip. Oh, choco chip. I was just a hip.
And then I went for
Mine has coffee in it.
I went for a caramel cafe, which has got coffee in it as well.
I don't even like coffee.
You do like coffee, you just don't like it strong.
But I need to be woken up.
But yeah, we're going to sit and enjoy these and then head back in towards the main park, or are we going to go into the other one? I want to have a look at the studios.
The thing is, I know I'm going to spend a few hours in it this evening, so I'm like...
We'll decide in a minute and then you'll see where we go. So as we approach the parks again, we've decided we're going to quickly swing into the studios, because you've just looked on Instagram and they've started taking the barriers down, haven't they, for Avengers Campus?
Yeah, it'll be just cool to have a look, see if anything's going on, which I doubt.
Tara Terra's on the 10-minute queue, so we might go and do that, but we're not going to be in the studios park long, as we're going to be there for 5 o'clock for our dinner reservation, so we're going to be in that
We'll
park.
probably sit at 5 till 8, we'll stay in.
I think we're going there a bit earlier, because obviously we want to be there.
Yeah, I know,
dinner.
but we'll be in there after dinner.
You want to do Ratatouille then, have dinner?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Ratatouille after.
But yeah, the iced latte, oh my god, I needed that so much. So we're just going to swing to the left here and head into the studios. Got to get around the crowd. So as we approach the studios park, a lot has changed since we last came here. They finished doing the flooring in the main courtyard here, and they've got all these new gates installed all the way across now. So we're going to head down here and scan our way in. There we go, and we're in. It's as simple as that. But this studios park in the sunlight, it's like you're in California.
It's sweltering.
It is so hot. I'd probably say it's hitting 30 now. In fact, let's have a look what Google's saying on the phone. According to Google, it's 29 degrees right now, and that's not totally accurate.
At home.
That's not totally accurate. Like, I think it just takes off a local weather station. But yeah, let's head into the Studios Park. Maybe get on Terra Terra, possibly Ratatouille. We'll see how busy it is, but we're not going to be in this park long. This is solely just to have a little nose at Avengers Campus. If we can get anywhere near it, they've probably got it all cordoned off with regular barriers now. But we'll have a look. So when you come in, you could now see into Avengers Campus around here. It looks like you might be able to go around to the left, so we'll have a look around there in a minute. But we're not going to be allowed any further. This is solely for the preview event. But my god, just from what I can see over here, I'll see if I can zoom in on the camera. But you've got the Avengers Campus entrance portal, which is very reminiscent of the one in California. And they got some like people out there filming currently at the moment. It looks incredible. Like, I am gutted that we're not here for the opening of this. It's weird though to see a park do a media event before it's opening to the public. You would have thought it'd be like done on the Friday, opening Saturday, but they're not opening it until for annual pass holders until next Saturday. I think it's the 16th or something like that, and then the grand opening to the public is the 20th. But we will be back at some point. Let's have a wander around to the left, see how far we can go. So yeah, this whole courtyard is set up. They've got catering, the lot, all these vans set up around, and they are filming something in the entrance portal over here with what looks like influencers, if I had to take a guess. But my god, it's so weird to see this with the walls down. But yeah, there's the web slingers ride back there. So yeah, interesting to see. Not a whole lot to see, to be honest. We went round there, and the member of staff actually at the gate said we're not allowed to film the entrance marquee, which is a little bit strange because there's people taking pictures, putting it on Instagram. But you know, you do what the staff say, it's fair enough. Like, I imagine what's happened is they've been told no filming in there. Probably the media event tonight is just the press, and they have a set date when they're allowed to release it. So there'll be no filming, no rides or anything like that, and they'll be like, okay, you can film but not release it until this date. But it looks incredible. Like, from what we can see from over there, I'm excited to get in there at some point in the future. Like, yeah, you can just about make out Pim's test kitchen back there. But yeah, the entrance marquee looks really cool. Such a shame that we're not going to be available to come over for the previews next week, but we're sadly in Spain, which I wouldn't exactly call that sadly, would you, Lou? I said sadly next week we're in Spain, but I'm like, that's not really sadly, is it? We're going to Portaventura. So it's a bit of a trade-off. Are we going to have a look at Terra Terra and all that while we're in this park? Get some rides on. Here's the queue board here. Nice new one. Looks like it's been updated since we were last here. 30 minutes for Ratatouille. Terra Terra, where are we? 10 minutes for Terra Terra. Let's get on the Terra Terra now before we park hop back over. I need to get a drink. I am baking in this heat. So just before we were about to join the queue for Terra Terra, we just ran into Lucas.
Yeah.
I believe you watch our Instagrams a lot.
Yeah, if it's the one I'm thinking of, I think so.
But yeah, it was really nice to meet you. Great to have great to have a selfie with you. And yeah, hope you have a really good day in the park. Anyway, we're going on Terra Terra now, which is our next ride of the day, which literally is queuing into the lobby. So that will be about 10 minutes, and then we're going to park hop. An incredible ride on Terra Terra there. I love it.
That was so fun.
It's just how much it keeps you out your seat. It's like the floater airtime. That is the very definition of it. But it pushes you up, then pulls you back down faster than gravity, so you just float in the seat.
And I love the monster in the lift.
Yeah, each lift shaft in Paris has a different story. It's different from the traditional one, which I really like. It's a really good take on the ride. Now we're next to Avengers Campus here, which actually has the fences down. You can't really see too much, but obviously these have all been covered up. Look at the attention to detail. This is just a behind the scenes area, and it's got mad detail. Here's the queue line for web slingers, the Spider-Man adventure over there. Very interesting. Can't really see a lot over the bushes. They are doing some press event over there. I guess I'll have a look around there, see whether we can reach up over the fence just to poke the camera over the top, see if there's anything of interest to see there. So coming around to this one here, I'm not actually going to be able to do that. That fence is about 8 foot tall, so you're not going to be able to see a lot even if I was to reach over it, which is a shame. But this will be another way into Avengers Campus here. This area here being where the old Armageddon truck was, so it'd be nice to see it all opened up again, ready for a new land in this park, which is really badly needed in this park. Anyway, we're going to park hop now back over to the other park and go into Discoveryland, do Buzz Lightyear. We want to do Star Tours. There's plenty to do before the day's out still. So on the way out of the Studios park, we've nipped into the Studio One store, which is just outside Studio One. They've got the Euro Disney merch here, retro merch. All the parks seem to be on this bandwagon at the moment, but I love the Euro Disney stuff. Euro Disney is such a cool brand. They've got loads of stuff, including these little felt flags, little like, I don't know, these are like soap dishes or like just for displaying on a cabinet. Some Euro Disney ears, which are pretty cool. Price of which are €23 if you're interested. The Euro Disney Spirit jersey, which I was just saying to Louise, I am not a Spirit jersey person, but I would wear this. The only thing is, it's very like, you can't wear it out the parks. However, I'm looking at this, and I'm seriously considering. It's a 1992 Euro Disney hoodie with, you know, I just like it. It's a bit more casual. We're talking €50. Obviously, get annual pass discount on that. I think it works out about £38 with annual pass discount, so that's one that I might keep an eye out. Got a lot of merch here. This was another one of the t-shirts I was looking at actually the other day. Just a simple Euro Disney one. This one is €26, so it's either going to be that or I might splash out on the hoodie, we'll see, but I won't be buying it today. So we're entering the main park again now. Like I said, off to Discoveryland. Buzz Lightyear first, Lou?
Yes.
Do love a ride on Buzz. Gonna go through our special Infinity and Magic Plus queue. It's not massively used, but you know, we use it all the same. And it just gets us in the park a little bit faster. Sounds like we just missed the Dreams Parade, Lou. There's one more at 4, but whether we'll make it or not, I'm not sure.
I think we should aim to do that and then...
Worst case, we'll see it Sunday, but it won't be in the vlog.
Yeah.
But yeah, let's get over to Discoveryland. There's just something about that view, a Disney castle and blue skies, which actually, although it's hotter today, there's more clouds in the sky today, isn't there, Lou? Like literally, yesterday it was clear as, not a cloud in the sky, and I mean all day. Like, this is as busy as the park's going to get, and it's not manic. Like I say, no queues over an hour really. You kind of got Big Thunder Mountain, there's about 45 minutes. But Disney are really good at like buffing their queue time, so they'll say a queue is 45 minutes, you actually queue like 35 minutes or 30, because then you think, oh brilliant, I beat the system. So that's a common tactic theme parks like to use. But as you just said a minute ago, look, I never want to leave, I love Disney. Though this time next week we'll be getting excited again because we'll be going to Portaventura, Spain.
Yeah.
Which
I don't hold the same level of excitement, but it's not because I don't like Portaventura, it's just it's not Disney.
Oh yeah. Fun fact though, Portaventura, the location of it in Salou was actually a proposed site for the Euro Disney Resort. So the Spanish government had it all aside and ready to go, but they chose Manor, France, mainly because its proximity to everywhere. They reckon there was a certain amount of million people that could drive there within 4 hours. Like for us, it's like under a 4-hour drive if you take the crossing out. Even with the crossing, if you take the Eurotunnel, you can do it in 4 or 5 hours with a car. It's about 3 and a bit hours once you get over the crossing from England. But yeah, it's a great location, Disneyland Paris. I do love where it is. It's close enough to us that we can visit it quite often, and I'm quite happy that we have a Disneyland quite local to us. Like this park is closer to us than Blackpool is. Mad, isn't it? Anyway, let's head over to Buzz Lightyear Laser Ray. No, it's not Laser Ray. Is it Laser Spin? I can't remember. I think I'm mixing the names up now. Space Spin is the American version. We're off to Buzz Lightyear the ride, guys, in Discoveryland. So Buzz Lightyear Laser Blast, 35-minute queue, which I can believe is in the outdoor extension, but it's quite a fast-paced queue. We'll see you on the ride. Right, so next up we're going to be going over to Star Tours The Adventure Continues. It's a motion simulator ride. Louise is alright with it, but it kind of depends on the cycle we get. It's all randomised. I really enjoyed it.
I do it like once a trip.
I really enjoyed it when it was the old version, the Endor Express, the original Star Tours. I was lucky enough to ride it here a few times. I rode the one in Florida when I was a child. But yeah, it's a good ride, but it can be, you know, if you're not expecting it, it can be a bit motion sick.
I just don't.
You don't like the Coruscant scene, the flying cars. Hopefully we won't get that one in there, and we'll let you know what we think of it when we come off the ride. So yeah, this was renovated in 2017 if I'm not mistaken. I remember we came for the 25th anniversary, it was just opening, wasn't it? We watched them through the construction walls, so they were putting the X-Wing in. Yeah, 15-minute queue. This one really eats up the queues, I believe.
You mean like Darth Vader?
Yeah, there's a Darth Vader meet and greet, or it might be a Kylo Ren meet and greet now the new films are out. But yeah, 15-minute queue. This one really eats the crowds because it has 6 motion simulators in this one building.
Star Tours is proud to introduce.
Do you have your boarding pass? You all have your boarding passes. Please make sure you have your boarding pass handy. I'm kidding. You don't need a boarding pass.
So we've just come off of Star Tours. We've got the scene you don't like, Coruscant, but you did alright. It was air conditioned in there.
And then I feel like it depends on how I'm feeling. If I feel really dehydrated, I don't like simulators. But if I'm like, my sim levels are okay.
We've been really hydrating on this one, haven't we? Like literally bottles of water and just filling them up.
if it's like swerving or doing stuff like that, I just like look to the side or something like that, fix on something.
I think it's really good. Like it's a really good ride. Like I say, they could use with getting Galaxy's Edge here, which I think is the plan, but it's been removed from the expansion plans for now. You're going to have a quick look around the shop, and then I don't know what we're going to do next. It's 3:30, so we'll have a look.
It's an awkward time.
Maybe Buzz Lightyear, maybe...
Depends on the queue. If it's still as busy as it is, then I think we should say that it's not as hot.
So yeah, we'll go from here and see what's available in the Star Wars shop. Right, so remaining in Discoveryland, we're heading round towards Mickey's Philharmonic Orchestra, which is just off round the way. It's where the old Honey, I Shrunk the Audience was, and originally it was Captain EO with Michael Jackson. It still has quite some theming from its days as Honey, I Shrunk the Audience. The the shaped things here, they're part of the logo. And the queue line still has a lot of the old Innoventions pavilion-esque sort of things, because it was moved over from Epcot in Disney World. But yeah, we're going to have a look when the next show is, and it's at Mickey's Philharmonic Magic Orchestra, which is so timed extremely well, this one actually. It's weird to think that this actually has all this queue line, because I think back in the day it was quite popular. It's kind of a bit abused nowadays, forgotten about. I think they should maybe pump some money into it, because it is a really good 3D cinema. They've got like the moving floor and everything, which isn't really utilised anymore. Right guys, we're in the pre-show room now. I'm going to have to put the camera away because we're not allowed to film on this one, so we'll see you after Mickey's PhilharMagic. So a quick ride on PhilharMagic there. Ride, cinema show. It's a really good theatre, that one.
It is. It's underused in our opinion.
It is underused. Like it really could be used for a big show. It's got a big cattle pen queue and all that ready to go. Just, pump some money into it. Something along the lines of Honey, I Shrunk the Audience. That sort of scale.
Like not many. I've never been to a place that's got like that.
Literally the whole floor moves. It's brilliant, because I've actually seen behind the scenes, well not physically but on a video, and it shows the mechanism. They dug down to put it in, Anyway, it's 4 o'clock, so we're going to head over and watch the Disney Dreams parade, which I think is coming down now. I don't know whether we get a good spot, but then after that we're going to be heading over to the other part for dinner. It's at Bistro Chez Rémy, our absolute favourite location to eat at Disney.
I'm not actually that hungry, but of course I will.
Oh, it's just so hot at the moment. I am sweating like crazy. It's getting us ready for Spain, that's for sure. I can hear the music, the parade is coming, so if we're lucky we get a decent spot and we'll watch the parade. So you probably can't hear me very well. We've got a prime location in front of the castle as the parade comes in. They park in the middle and then they dance up on these stages here. So let's have a watch. Version because they put an announcement out and we didn't quite hear it, but I'm imagining because of the heat they're not doing the dance routine on the stage. It's very hot for the costume characters as well. It's got 15 minutes.
It's meant to be hot tomorrow when we've
not as hot, I don't think.
In the morning?
Yes, because they did the morning one but they didn't do any after the second show. That's the last one of the day now. So just bear that in mind. If it's a hot day they won't be doing the dance in front of the castle with the pyrotechnics and all that. Like I said, that's because of the heat. It is so hot. It's now reading on my phone 30 degrees. So it is stupid hot. Which for France that is heat wave temperatures. So anyway, we're heading into Adventureland now. Just to have a quick look around the Aladdin passage before we head off to the other park for our dinner. Right, so the Aladdin passage is just a load of dioramas which take you through the story of Aladdin, because when this park opened Aladdin was the big film out at the time. So yeah, they put loads of dioramas in. It's just a walk through, simple like this, goes through the story of Aladdin, a bit like, you know, a crowd eater almost. But yeah, I think it's well put together. So yeah, just a quick walk through there. Still, like I said, it pleases the crowds and it's quite good for the young children, isn't it? Now here's something I've never seen before, a fruit stall. Wow, I wonder how much it is. It's €1.50 for a piece of fruit. I mean, it's not too bad. Not too bad considering we're in Disney, but you know, $1.50 is quite expensive compared to where you get it in the local supermarket.
I could smash like a grapefruit or something right now.
Well, they just had oranges and all that there by the looks of it. Anyway, we're going to head over to Pirates of the Caribbean. It's 21 minutes past 4 as we speak, so dinner is in 40 minutes. However, this is a 15-minute queue, so we're going to go over to this one, do this, and then beeline over to the other side of the park, because there's not enough time to get over to the other park and do Ratatouille before dinner.
No,
however,
plus we'll do that after, won't we?
Yeah, I think you should get
that ride so many times.
I think you should just get a free fast pass for dining there.
Yeah, you should, shouldn't you?
You know, like, enjoy your meal now. You can go skip the queue for this awesome ride.
Same with Captain Jack's, maybe.
Yeah. Right guys, so you've seen us on this ride earlier today, so I won't bore you with the same POV. We'll see you off the ride as we begin to head towards Bistro Chez Rémy for our dinner. Pirate territory. Yeah, but I'm talking about Bistro Chez. Bistro Chez is on the mind. Pirates now. Would love to go to Captain Jack's again, but like they changed their set menu.
Maybe we should do it next time we come. Like
the thing is that we've looked at the set menu and it used to have this suckling pig on it, and my god, it's amazing. However, now it's on the standard menu and it costs like 25-30 euros just for that course. I think it's nearly 30 euros actually, because we were like really put off by it. But yeah, I do love Captain Jack's being in the lagoon area for this ride. It's a great restaurant, but like I say, we haven't been there for a few seasons. Pirates of the Caribbean is just a complete package ride. Like the queue's amazing. You just walked into a swarm. Yeah, a great package ride. Like it has a great queue, long ride, high capacity, ticks all the boxes. And yeah, we've got front row on that, which is very rare to get in this day and age. Yeah, you can't choose. Anyway, it's 1:45 now. We're just going to go over to the other park where after we've had our dinner, we're spending a bit more time. The plan is have our dinner at Bistro Chez Rémy, go on Ratatouille, kind of linger in that park until 8 o'clock when it closes.
I kind of want to wait until it closes because I know it's going to get a bit juicy towards the end of the night.
That's the thing, they've got this inauguration, which like I've said earlier is a press event, but they had drones going up just for that press event.
And obviously we can see that from being
yeah, and we should be able to see it. It starts at 7:40, but I don't think it's going to start until 8 o'clock, the actual inauguration. In that case, we might not be able to see it as well. But I would like to see whether we can see the drones flying up, because they had them in the shape of like Iron Man, Spider-Man, all that sort of thing, which I thought was pretty cool. So anyway, with a quick jump for you guys, we'll be over in the other park outside Bistro Chez Rémy. And here we are in the other park now. So we are in Walt Disney Studios and we're heading down to Bistro Chez Rémy. Ah, hello. Someone vlog bombing from the counter, that's weird. Heading down towards Bistro Chez Rémy. Honestly, it's our favourite place to eat in Disney.
I love this area of the studios.
It's a bit more expensive. It's more expensive than Walt's now. They do have a set menu that's like 62 euros, I think, but the one we go for I think is 48, and then we get annual pass discount. But this restaurant is incredible.
Again, if you're a fussy eater, I wouldn't recommend it.
Oh,
it's French bistro.
The steak is amazing here. So anyway guys, we're going to head on into the restaurant now, get inside, and it is so hot still. I said this so much, I sound like a proper like sweaty person because I am. It is, I'm really cooking. 15 minutes for Ratatouille, we'll be going on that straight after Bistro Chez Rémy. So we're seated now. They've actually changed the menu slightly. Still the one we want. We always went with the meal menu, but they used to have a linguine and gusto menu, which was more expensive. I think 62 euros for gusto, which is 3 courses. But yeah, the new menu is just the Rémy and a meal menu. I'm going to be going for the salad to start, steak for my main, and the mousse for dessert. It's like a set menu for me. Louise will be going for the codfish.
It's like get the wine. And
pairing it with wine. 57 euros with wine, 42 without. So that's really good price. That's cheaper. They've made it cheaper. Because I swear it was 46 before. But yeah, even with the wine it's cheaper. So to start, I've gone for the salad. This salad is amazing. It's a huge portion.
That looks so nice.
It is really nice. It's not hot day today, it's refreshing. We got the complimentary aperitifs, which you get with a Magic Plus or Infinity Pass here. Also got Coke. Louise is pairing with wine.
Oh God,
you've
help
got
the
soup.
vlog. It's got laughing cow in it, cheese.
It's going to be very interesting after you've been drinking a few of those. Also bread in the middle of the table, which is very nice. So I'm going to chow down and eat this, and then we will give you our opinion. So first course down, and very impressed. What did you think of yours, Lou? The soup?
Very nice wine.
Oh God,
nice soup.
She's slowly deteriorating. What was the soup? Pea or something?
No, it's vegetable soup with laughing cow like melted in. Oh, it's nice.
Salad I had was absolutely amazing. Go for it every time.
It looked better this time.
It did. It was like really fresh. Like the egg was done perfectly, runny in the middle. But yeah, now waiting for the second course. Our bread basket is empty. I wonder if they refill it. They have done in the past, but we were here at the end of service last time.
Yeah, that was the only time they were.
To be honest, it only benefits you because I don't really want bread with my steak, but your codfish kind of comes with a sauce, doesn't it? Anyway, it's quite enough here. I was saying to Louise, don't seem to be very fast at filling the tables here. These tables have been empty for nearly 20 plus minutes, and like this restaurant is fully booked for the evening.
Yeah.
So yeah, you would have thought they'd want to fill them up. And I was just saying as well, this outdoor area where there are some seats, they should open up and have a cordon. So during the summer they have more capacity. It'd be lovely to sit outside, wouldn't it? So the main is here. I have the steak, which I'll delve into in a minute, see how rare it is. I have mine cooked rare and I love it rare. Louise has the codfish, which looks incredible.
And my little stabby.
Yeah, so Louise is getting anxious because her wine hasn't turned up. And she's now going to film me cutting the steak, see what it looks like. Right, so let's have a look. It's looking promising on top.
It said it's fillet, did you know that?
Like, I'd say that's like medium rare. It does look good though. I'd say it's not as rare as I've had it in the past.
Let me zoom.
The blood is coming through. I'd probably say that's medium rare.
For Luke, yeah, he literally...
It looks amazing though. Can't wait to dig in. I completely take it back. I must have cut a bit that wasn't very rare. But that is perfect. Absolutely rare as. Nearly blue. It looks raw inside. That's how I like it. The main courses are gone, and I don't know about you, Lou, but mine was incredible.
That looks like snot. It's not snot.
That is...
soup.
Oh yeah.
And this is from when my eyes started leaking.
Oh, so old and all leaking, going wrong. But yeah, what do you think of your main? Here is like my steak. As I showed you in that other shot, it was rare in the end. It was just, I must have cut into a weird bit. It was borderline blue. It was perfect. And now we're waiting for our dessert, which is the chocolate mousse. It's classic. It's huge. I love it. I love my food. You've got champagne with your last course.
Yeah, I've got champagne. And
how's the wine going down?
Fine. Yeah, I don't feel tipsy. I just feel tired.
Oh God, the champagne will send you to sleep. And then we'll be heading back out to the park, of which we've just looked on the ride times, and Ratatouille behind us here.
I feel like the perfect view, there's literally no one.
It's a 5-minute queue. So we're going to get on loads of rides in this park, even going to Toy Story Playland.
Might do Cars.
Might do Crush's Coaster last.
Yeah.
Because also that will put us in the park past close time.
Here we go.
But yeah, starting to see a lot of people with the lanyards on for the media event, and I'm just like, if only someone dropped them. So for dessert, I have the chocolate mousse, which this is a huge portion. It's kind of why I like it. But it's really good mousse. They make it on site. Louise has gone for the chocolate lava cake, which give us the food corn shot.
I hope it's... Oh, is it dry? Oh, it's dry. It's like a ganache sort of middle.
Does it taste
different. This is different.
I shall say, it used to be like proper chocolate bomb.
It's not.
Okay, so we're going to chow down to this. Louise also has her final glass of wine, which is the Disneyland Paris own champagne. We'll chow down to our dessert, and then we'll give you our overall opinion. So Bistro Chez Rémy lives up to our expectations again. A purely amazing meal. Delicious. Louise is down 3 glasses of wine now. So how are you feeling, Lou?
I feel fine.
And we're going to go straight onto some rides now. It's quieting off in this park, lovely. So we're going to get as many rides as possible done until 8 o'clock when this park closes. Then we're going to be park hopping back over to the main park, which shuts at 11 tonight. 10-minute queue for Ratatouille, which is probably spot on because it is queuing just from the entrance here. We'll see you on the ride.
Venez, suivez-moi, je vous prie. The chef is waiting for you. This way.
Yes, but what to prepare? Hein? Pour le repas idéal. Coq au vin? Non. A simple omelet? Too simple.
What?
Mais oui, that's it!
Que manigancez-vous?
love a ride on Ratatouille. It's just such a well put together ride. Like, it will make a great addition for Epcot. Like, they've got the carbon copy of that. However, no Bistro Chez Rémy, so you know,
They got
France.
Bistro Chez Rémy.
Yeah, gotta be careful how you say that. Anyway, we're heading into Toy Story Playland now. We're going to have a look at some of the rides in Toy Story Playland. Toy Story Playland opened in 2011 and is the, well, it was the second Toy Story Land built. I believe the first one was Hong Kong Disneyland. It's basically a carbon copy of that. It has the RC Racer, which is an intimate half pipe. I do like these, but it's got a bit of a queue at the moment, so I don't know whether we'd do that. You've got Slinky Dog and you've got the parachute ride. There are plans to put a Swirling Saucers ride in, like Orlando. However, they kind of went quiet on it. It's meant to be roughly where those trees are in front, so like there almost. That's the plan.
Get rid of that monkey barrel shop to start with.
Yeah. But yeah, this is a great little area. I do love it. Good selection of rides for all the family. Yeah, still absolutely sweltering here, which is nice to see. I love the theme in the Toy Story Playland here. Got the old Lincoln log set out, which isn't really a toy we use in Europe very much. I know it's big in America, but yeah, it's like they should have really gone for Legos along here. Like, you know, make it a bit more recognisable. But yeah, even things like the grass is just like loads of reeds. I love it. They make you feel like you're the size of a toy. Little green army man, and you're in Andy's garden. So we're going to be going into Slinky's box, and we're going to be going on the ride with Slinky the dog. Here we go, Slinky Doctor. There is a random bottom in the vehicle. I don't know if you can see it, but this is the cuddle ride. Louise slowly comes over. Or come over. Come. She has to persuade. Oh my god. But only a short cycle on this one. For a 5-minute queue. Can't go wrong. It's no Slinky Dog Dash coaster, but it is a good ride nonetheless. I think next we're going to be going on to the Toy Soldiers parachute drop, which is this little parachute drop ride over here. I don't think we're going to go on RC Racer, as it's currently advertised on a 40-minute queue, and we haven't just eaten, so don't want to provoke anything to come up. But this is a quite impressive intimate half pipe. I do love it. Great theme. Probably a ride for tomorrow though. So, advertising a 25-minute queue. The Toy Soldiers parachute drop is a great little ride. It's a little drop ride. I want to say by Intamin, but I'm not entirely sure. Not the most beautiful looking ride, but I feel they themed it in quite well. Quite high capacity, 6 riders per gondola. Yeah, it's a great little ride this. Kind of gets kids used to the drop sensation. To hype them up for Tower of Terror, it's nowhere near as intense, and you get a good view. Well, yeah, but you get a good view of the construction site of the new Frozen Land, which is now well under construction. Yeah, maybe. I've got the GoPro, but I don't have the wrist strap. That's the annoying thing. I've got the chesty. I'll have to get the chesty out for this one, and hopefully we'll be facing the correct way. So here we go. We're off, and we've got a good view of Avengers Campus, or we should do. Yeah, someone sat in the wrong seat. Tower of Terror blocks a lot of it, but you can see a lot. Oh! So as we go up, we can see the rock and roller coaster. There are people on the roof of the meet and greet. Can't really see a lot, but I do see it's been letting people in now. To the event. It's meant to start at 22. They won't be doing the drones anytime soon. It's just still daylight. It's nearly 8 o'clock. And let's have a look at the construction site over the far end of the park. We'll be able to see a lot because the pillars in the way. Yeah, there are lots of groundwork going down there. You can just about make it out. Lots of work going on. It's exciting what's coming to this park. Yeah, that's what I was just saying. That is the parachute drop Toy Story plane. We've just come off of the Toy Soldiers parachute drop ride. What was it for? About 20 minutes? It wasn't overly long. No. They just need to work on their operations a bit. They're a bit slow on it. A lot of people don't seem to be listening to where they're meant to sit. Like we were allocated 8. Someone sat in ours, which is good because we wanted to look at Avengers Campus, which Terra isn't close, so not the greatest, but it is what it is. Of which now we are heading over to the Twilight Zone Terra. We're in the last half an hour of operations, so actually the last 20 minutes of operations for this park, and they'll be closing.
It'll be this fast break crushes.
If we're lucky, it depends how long the queue is for Tower of Terror. But yeah, this could be the last ride in this park. As I was saying when we were on Toy Soldiers parachute drop, the drone thing, I don't know when that's going to happen because
that'll be late.
Well, it's daylight, yeah, so it's not going to happen till later. So we may miss that. There's no actual time schedule for it. But yeah, we got the Twilight Zone Terra here, which we went on earlier. If we're lucky, we get on the final lift shaft, which is the one on the right. That's the only one we haven't been on. You can get the final, like, unique story for it. Because all of the lift shafts have different stories, like the Ghost Girl, the Monster in the Lift, and I can't remember what the other one is. I think it's the Mad Machine or something like that. We've done that one once. But yeah, it's going to be next ride of the day, guys. Still blue skies, and it's nearly 20 to 8. Oh, well, that's not going to happen. They've shut this ride, so we're not going to be going on it. Park shuts in 20 minutes, but sadly it is closed. So we're going to have to go do something else, though. So yeah, they have closed off. Yeah, they've closed this area just so they can close off the area for the event.
That's never closed.
Literally, they want to cordon this area off so they don't get people that aren't invited into the party, the launch event. So we're gonna have to go on something else now, Lou. We're gonna head over towards Flying Carpets over Agrabah.
Yeah, why not?
Ratatouille, what are you thinking?
I'm thinking Agrabah. So I want to get on Crush's Coaster.
Okay, yeah, we can get in the queue for that one afterwards. So yeah, let's get on Flying Carpets over Agrabah and then get on Crush's Coaster. So yeah, over at this side of the park, they're just not letting people in this side of the park. Lots of people wanting to have a look, but obviously not allowed over there. There's some mad crowd control going on. I can see a couple of angry people over at Terra why they shut it earlier.
To be fair, there was no warning as to it shutting earlier, but also I can understand they don't want it, you know, it's the press event, it's not open to the public. But
I said to you at the same time, it's very weird for a theme park to do a press event a week before it even opens to pass holders. You know, you normally would have that the night before, so people would be like,
they release it.
because people are standing over there like, why can't we go over there? It's like, because it's not for you. The rides are running, but you know, a lot of people have paid a lot of money to be here, so I can understand their frustration.
But then that's the whole thing about knowing when rides and lands are going to open.
I know, it's just, it swings and roundabouts. Like, we came here knowing it's not going to be open. We're quite happy that the fences have come down.
Yeah,
because it's something extra.
Peak, and obviously we didn't even know they were going to do a press event until yesterday.
Like I say, I don't know whether we're going to catch the drones. It all depends whether I can work out the time on their live stream, but I don't know for sure. Anyway, next ride of the day, Flying Carpets over Agrabah, and then maybe I think they're closing the rides early, though, because Crush's Coaster is still closed. Okay, Flying Carpets over Agrabah is open.
That's right.
But yeah, I think they're closing the rides that have longer queues. Crush's Coaster, they're closing early.
That's interesting.
Just to get, I can understand why, because once the park closes, it's probably very difficult to work out who's meant to be there. And they'd have to have very good crowd control. So it's going to be Flying Carpets over Agrabah next. So a original ride for this park, Flying Carpets over Agrabah. A little bit outdated because it still shows you the behind the scenes aspect of filming, which is what all this park was about. So here we go, straight off on the ride. Literally a walk on.
Tight,
very tight, like really tight on my knees, and no chance of anyone being behind us because there is no seat behind us. It's actually been removed on this one. Now, normally if you press the button in the back, which if I reach around I might be able to, is I was going to gondole. No, it's not working.
No, it's broken.
It's totally broken. In fact, you can hear the button just going like crazy. I do wonder how much longer this ride will be here, because this is now Pixar Place now, and this isn't a Pixar film, is it?
Well, they haven't done any work for a long time.
No, in all fairness, they haven't officially announced the name. But yeah, that is the new name now that this is not Toon Studios.
They've not done any work, have they?
No. Right, so we've just come off of Flying Carpets over Agrabah, and I've had a look at the app. Everything is showing up as reopening soon, so they're basically putting everything on the app as broken down.
Even though we all know it's not broken down.
Yeah, they want everyone to filter out of the park for this event, which is a great shame, really.
It's a way of doing it without forcing people to go. It's like, oh, everything's shut.
You can get on a few rides. You can get on the Cars ride, and you can get on Flying Carpets, and that's about it. Everything else is closed. And they're short little queues.
Yeah.
They're any big rides like Taratero, Ratatouille, Crush's Coaster, the Parachute Drop, they're all reopening soon. Louise, you're not going to be able to go in there. They've closed the animation station already, or animation celebration. So you won't be able to visit that today. You want to go on Cars? Okay, so let's have a look at Cars Rally. They're not getting away with it. We don't go on this one very often. It is a good little ride. It's tucked away, really. So you could walk straight past it. I'm surprised this bit of theming's here. It blocks the entire ride. But it's one of those like little teacuppy, spinny rides. Don't know the manufacturer or the model type. But yeah, it's a great little ride just in the middle of the Toontown Studios, as it's called. But yeah, it's going to be our next ride. Hopefully it's not closed. So it's going to be last ride of the day, the Cars Quattro Roos Rally. A ride that we don't... I shall say, literally, look, they're standing here. They won't let us go any further than that. So yeah, they're going to close this one any second. And like I said, the park's not meant to close for another 10 minutes. So, you know, a bit of a shame, but that's just how it is, unfortunately, while they run this event. But yeah, a great little ride this. I'll bring the camera on this one if I'm allowed, and we'll see you on the ride if I am. So here we go on the Cars ride. Like I said, this one can get pretty hectic. Here we go. Whee! I love this ride. It's just... And with that, our final ride in the studios for this vlog is done. I knocked the record button on that, so stopped recording halfway through, which is a little bit disappointing on me. I was holding the camera like not on the pistol grip. Anyway, we're going to be leaving the park now as everything's closed, heading back over to the main park. You want to do Buzz Lightyear, don't you? Night ride on Big Thunder Mountain. Hopefully it won't be as busy. But yeah, they're like leave, go.
Leave, everybody!
Why don't you cordon me into the Marvel Avengers Campus? They've taken all the barriers down now, but there are bare amounts of staff just like...
There's so many like members of the public just like hanging around, which I'm sure they hate.
It's because they want to see what's going on, and we want to as well, but like I say,
we've seen, I think, as much as we're going to see, because
like I say, they should realistically they should have done it so the nighttime spectacular they're going to do for the media is available for members of the public to watch out here. Or
they should have closed this park at 6 o'clock and just been like tickets from 6 o'clock onwards or something like that.
Yeah, like I say, it's a bit strange. I've never really seen Disney do an opening thing like this.
But I must admit, I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan. It's not because we're not invited. It's because like they're teasing something, but there's still days to go before it.
There's not really any advertising saying, oh, it's opening on the 20th. They've got a few like Marvel signs on the poster boards. These ones are all just Marvel Studios for Disney Plus, but over the other side they've got some other ones. But yeah, there's nothing really that says opening on the 20th or something like that. I did see them on the car park exit, and that's about it. But yeah, that's it from this park, guys. As you can see, there are staff everywhere. Right, so back in the main park now, Disneyland Park. I love it, and I'm looking forward to it.
I love it.
We have 3 hours of rides to do. Then we have the Disney Delight at 5 to 11, so we've got to make sure we're there for that. And then and then it's just Illuminations, which we've seen, you know, we have seen that, but not since 2019 because of COVID restrictions. Last time we came in November, you couldn't view it. It wasn't running due to COVID restrictions. So we'll stay and watch that, and then we'll leave this place totally worn out. Yeah, well, it is, you know, it's dinner time. It's getting later. We should get on a few rides at the moment. I want to get on Buzz Lightyear, maybe Hyperspace Mountain, Big Thunder Mountain, Phantom Manor, maybe Pirates again.
Yeah.
Anything you want to do?
Maybe some rides in the Fantasyland, like the dark rides that get huge queues.
Oh yeah, cool, yeah. But yeah, we got to make sure we're back in time to watch Disney Delight. Hopefully we'll get a nice spot in the hub, but I am expecting it to be busy as normal. Anyway, we're going to walk up the Discovery Arcade towards Discoveryland now, get to Buzz Lightyear. So Discovery Arcade, we're walking up now. A great route if you don't want to get caught in the crowds or the weather's not great. Yeah, like, don't have these in the United States. It's one of the unique features of Disneyland Paris, and we absolutely love them. So you've got the Discovery Arcade on this side, which is all about the future, based in Walt's time, and yeah, and then you've got Liberty Arcade, which is the Liberty, Statue of Liberty over in America.
Oh, how much that Mickey is, because that looks cheaper.
That one's 69. They're up here. Oh wait, no, it's 49. So this is all for the glass shop. Louise really wants some of these. That's 49 as well. But yeah, a lot of Euro Disney merch and 30th anniversary. I do love these badges you can get.
Yeah.
50 euros and then 6 euros to engrave them. So in Harrington's, this is what they got on offer. It's very similar to a Space Mountain one I've got, isn't it?
Very.
So concept piece of Space Mountain and a limited edition pin for the 20th anniversary. This is a 30th anniversary limited edition piece. Like, it looks amazing. And I just don't know, because they've got no stock left in the art shop and there's only 350 of them, but it's 219 euros. It does look nice. I don't think I can, but I do like it. So we're coming into Discoveryland now, and fun facts for those of you wondering about these rocks here. So originally they were going to build what was called Discovery Mountain, which was going to be a huge indoor section that would even dwarf Space Mountain as it is now. Basically these were meant to be the edges of the mountain when you first come in, and yeah, because Discovery Mountain was, they downsized it to just Space Mountain. It was still going to be called Discovery Mountain to begin with. That's why these rocks are just here, not going anywhere.
Yeah, they add to the
oh god, yeah. It would have been huge, this area, this indoor area when it was built. But yeah, if I find any later, we'll have a look around. There are still some DMs instead of SMs on the Space Mountain railings, because they were going to call it Discovery Mountain right up until opening, and then they decided to change it to Space Mountain because people couldn't understand what it was, and obviously they don't want confusion. Anyway, as we approach Buzz Lightyear, the lights are on, the new neon tubes which they installed last year for Buzz Lightyear. They look spectacular in the low light. And I love the new facade because that was a bit run down before renovations. The only thing I could say is they need to add some lighting on Buzz. Buzz Lightyear Laser Blast, 25-minute queue advertised. It's much shorter than earlier though, so I think we're going to be waiting about 15-20 minutes. So we're in Buzz Lightyear and Buzz has been shower curtained, which is a shame. It is, it's a shower curtain, he is correct. But can you see him? What's up with him? Oh no, he's running. He's running. Someone's just shower curtained Buzz and he's running. Maybe his face has died because it's a holograph. But yeah, we're going to be on this in a minute, guys. Quite a quick queue. We've only been waiting about 10 minutes. Buzz Lightyear. Right, so we're away on Buzz Lightyear. I love this ride. It's brilliant. But look, old theming down there, just in the corner.
Oh yeah!
Literally really obvious. In fact, I'll zoom in for you folks that can't see. But there is an old animatronic sitting back there, just behind the arm that's gone down. Move! But yeah, there we go, an old animatronic just been left back there. Obviously a little nod to the vision area that was there prior.
Quand tu
Lightyear is a really popular and great dark ride. Good level of interaction. I love the interaction when you hit targets. It's just a well put together ride. It's quite short, but yeah, it's always good fun to go on Buzz Lightyear. Anyway, we come out in the shop's Constellations, which is a very large shop. It has your Marvel bits. There is a Lilo and Stitch section, 92 section, and a 30th anniversary section over in the far corner. I think once we've had a look around here, we're going to head into Space Mountain, as it's only got a 10-minute queue. Park's really dropping off in crowds. I think the heat is just getting rid of people. So the golden hour is approaching, and this is where Discoveryland really shines. Like, it has all these bronzes in it, and they just catch the sun, and as you can see, it's starting to make it like shimmer and shine. Wow, Orbitron has a really long queue.
It looks great.
It does look great. It's only a simple Dumbo-like ride. Quite restricting. I know you can't get 2 adults in those gondolas. There's 1 adult in each gondola on that ride. But yeah, Space Mountain advertising on the app, a 10-minute queue. So on, it's all cool. So it's a lot quieter than it was the other day. We came into the queue for this and we queued in the cattle pen down the end there. It was about 20-25 minutes, wasn't it? It wasn't massively long.
I love those trees.
I'm going to have to keep an eye out for some Discovery Mountain badges. What I mean is that on the back of these like pillars here, they have the old DM on them. If I see any, I will film them. I don't mean like D like that where it's just for Discoveryland on the bins. Yeah, we've got the Hyperspace Mountain overlay on this, which I'm not the biggest fan of. But we went on this, what, 3rd row the other day, and we had a really good ride on it, didn't it? Nice and smooth and quite enjoyable. But yeah, let's jump on this. Won't be able to film on this one, guys, and we'll see you when we get off of Hyperspace Mountain. So, a quick ride on Space Mountain there, or Hyperspace Mountain as it's called. After a hot day like that, it's running fast. And we were on row 2 that time, so the first train, or the first car in the train, like especially the first inversion where you go up in the half loop, you just hit it so hard. I think being mid-train is better on that when it's running fast. I do love it, it's good. I just really wish they would get rid of the Hyperspace Mountain overlay.
I don't mind it. I've gotten more used to riding that one.
It's more like, do you agree, Lou? It used to be really hot in that warehouse, and now it seems to be a lot cooler. I don't know whether they got aircon in there, but it used to be so hot in there. And yeah, I said to Louise, we're going to go the long way round of Hyperspace Mountain because I want to see if there is a DM for the Hyperspace. There must be one in the ring round.
I've seen the DM.
I think I've shown you one in the past. So yeah, on the side of the queue, this is the only place it is. You can just about make out DM along there, Discovery Mountain, and because they're not really visible, they just left them there. So even when they renamed it to Space Mountain, they actually had the name sign up and everything. There is a picture online with the marquee as Discovery Mountain, and literally, so they paid for it. It was all done, then they changed it last minute, which, you know,
Rookies.
Lots of money obviously Disney have to change that, but yeah, total change there. So as we enter Fantasyland, we decided to come around the side, like back side of it almost, round past the back side, yes, Le Derrière of Fantasyland. Coming around past It's a Small World, which actually, I'm going to say this, sadly is closed. Like, I do like to go on It's a Small World once a visit.
Go on it like once.
It's alright, and you know, like, we've actually done so much today. I was expecting it to be much busier. But yeah, they've got total facade covering. They've actually taken part of it down, which we'll have a closer look at in a moment.
They should have a Lady and the Tramp ride here.
Yeah, well, actually, back in the day, this area here was planned to be a aerial themed ride. Basically, the one that's in Florida now, that was planned for this sort of area. However, it was never built.
Awful restaurant.
So there we go, some of the facade of It's a Small World having a full renovation. Look forward to getting back on this next year when it reopens. I'd normally expect them to have a facade on the front where it shows like a picture of the original building, but not here. You know, it's dying right off now as we head round towards Fantasyland. So yeah, not on this trip, but the happiest cruise will return soon. The sun is setting on another Disney day. such a picturesque park. Like everything has had thought put into it, you know, your sight lines and all that. Like this hill here is just covering the back of the building so you can't see them. It's just, everything's been thought about. And we're going to head round to Snow White's Scary Adventures. Went on Pinocchio yesterday, so I don't know if we're going to go on that. Maybe Pirates after this, seeing as we're in this neck of the woods.
We're not walking through the Adventureland.
Oh yeah, but it's literally just a hop skip. Louise is saying because, so when you go into Adventureland at this time of night when it's hot, the mosquitoes are out because it's all tropical plants and all that sort of thing.
And the water around there.
Yeah, they love it and they just go crazy. We're going to have a look in this shop over here, are we, if it's open? I'm not sure.
These are fake trees.
Yeah, fake trees.
A fake tree.
A fake tree. They have fake fruit and veg and everything. If this shop's open, we'll have a look inside. If not, you'll see us round by Snow White. Right, so only a 5-minute wait and we're off on Snow White's Scary Adventures.
Scary. Is that what you translate?
In America it is.
It's so fast, this ride.
It is, they could use slowing it down a little bit. And even if they slowed it down, it wouldn't really interrupt the pace of the ride because they stack at the end.
Magique sonneuse. Ainsi déguisé, le tour est joué.
I'm ready for the best animatronic in Disney history. Oh no, Snow White's wrist isn't working. No! Come on, Snow White. Oh no. Her wrist is broken. Merlin called Disney. They want their animatronics back. Please give them back. Only a 10-minute wait for Snow White there. I really enjoyed that. It's quite a good little dark ride. We don't go on them often enough, the little dark rides in Fantasyland.
Because they get stupid.
They do get stupid long queues. So like now's the time to visit. It's cooling off now nicely.
Yeah.
I'm really appreciating the cooler weather. We're going into Adventureland now to go on Pirates of the Caribbean for the last time of the day. It's coming up to what, 9:30 now? So I still want to get on Phantom Manor again. I still want to go on Big Thunder Mountain again.
I feel like let's do Pirates, maybe come back
Do the
and
carousel
do
you wanted to do?
Teacups maybe, they have short queues.
But yeah, like I would like to get on Big Thunder Mountain, not too late because obviously I want to see Disney Delight. I do not want to miss that. Like, yeah, we can't see it tomorrow because we're travelling back. We have to leave the park by like 5 o'clock. I feel tomorrow we will be here for Early Magic, but we'll probably use it to go on Peter Pan, the Dumbos again. See, like it's only what, a 30-minute queue, but yeah, we've done it once earlier, so we won't bother again. So it's dropped right off as we come into Pirates of the Caribbean, only on a 5-minute queue, which basically means a walk on. Yeah, we're not going to bore you with the same POV on this. We've seen it twice now. Well, no, actually not twice. We've been on it twice today, and I've shown you the ride once. So we'll see you on the other side of Pirates of the Caribbean. The sun is really starting to set now on the park, and
on my face.
Well, this is just so tasty to mosquitoes. Obviously, they're not biting me. I'm too sweaty for it. We're heading over towards. That's rude. They're heading over towards. Or we're heading over towards. Louise doesn't want to get bitten by anything. We're heading over towards Frontierland, which we're skirting along the sides of Adventureland. Look, they got the castle lit up, Lou. It's really nice. Yeah, these tropical plants are a haven for mosquitoes in the water. They just love it.
Like my hands.
Yeah, you're
just one part of me.
And you've got bug repellent. That's the thing. I don't wear the bug repellent. We need to get you some like super strength stuff. Anyway, we were going to go on the carousel, but I'm like, I said to Louise, it's 10 o'clock now. You know, we want to get Phantom Manor done. We want to get Big Thunder Mountain done. in the dark. Fantasyland has a 20-minute queue, Fantasyland has a walk-on. So we get them two done and then we can decide what we want to do. Because the other thing is, I would like a decent spot for Disney Delight and Illuminations. I'm on the last battery of the camera now, so hopefully it'll last. But yeah, I can't imagine there'll be much more in the way of filming. They're actually starting to close off Fantasyland now. Look, won't be letting No, it's because of the fireworks. They close it off, but he'll let us through, but we won't be allowed back in. So realistically, yeah, we're getting to the end of the day. But as always with Disney, I'm sure it's the same with you, Lou. Excellent day. Loved it. So Big Thunder's on a 20-minute queue. It's just queuing to the split on the cattle pens, which, yeah, I can believe that after riding it twice. We've been in it twice already, haven't we, Lou?
Yeah, we did it twice, extra magic hour.
But by going on Phantom Manor first, we're kind of guaranteeing it's going to be dark when we go on this. And then hopefully that gives us about 15-20 minutes, hopefully, to get to the fireworks and find a place to have a look at those. Hopefully we'll be able to find a good place to watch them. Because as Louise said earlier, we won't have an opportunity tomorrow. So it's that time we're going back on Phantom Manor. I believe this is the third time we've been on this today. I do love it. It's a classic dark ride. Along with Pirates of the Caribbean, it's my favourite set of dark rides in the park. It's just such a beautiful looking ride and the setting's perfect and it's getting dark now.
So it's the mise en scène.
The mise en scène. Sometimes they put that to 13 minutes, don't they? Just
when it's more like a 15-minute way, they do.
Yeah, so anyway, we'll see you
Magnifique.
once we get off of Phantom Manor, as we're not going to show you the same POV over and over again.
Yeah.
The sun is nearly down. Gonna get our last ride of the day done on Big Thunder Mountain. It's 20 past 10 now, so I feel after we've been done Big Thunder Mountain, it'll be probably coming up to 1:45, and it'll be time to go get a space for Disney Delight, which is at 5 to 11. So let's get our last ride of the day done, Big Thunder Mountain. So we've only queued, what, 10 minutes for that?
Yeah,
Big Thunder
15
Mountain.
minutes on and off. So.
Back row, end of a hot day. That is running fast. We nearly got like nearly a front row, second from front, I believe.
Which I don't really enjoy. I don't even like front row.
And I was like, do you know what? I'm going to ask for the back, and the back was free. So we went to the back, and
it's normally for disabled.
A brilliant ride on that. I did not expect to get on that 3 times today. It's been.
Mine was Saturday in July.
Yeah,
yeah.
And it's half term, French half term. Anyway, we're heading over to the hub now to get a space for Disney Delight and then Illuminations. I'm excited to watch it. I want to see these drones in person, and then obviously the classic Illuminations. Should have enough battery on the camera.
That's the day done.
And then that is the day done. It's been a long old day.
It's going to be like midnight by the time we're actually
and then Lou.
back, and then up at 6 AM.
What should I say? We're going to be up early tomorrow. Not vlogging tomorrow. I do just like to enjoy second days at theme parks. You know,
or like shorter days.
Yeah,
like we're not staying till close.
Precisely. Like the first day we were up since 1 AM. It wouldn't have been a good vlog for you guys. It would have been me just like need sleep. Anyway, we're going to find a spot for Illuminations. The next thing you'll see will be Disney Delight.
And now, Disney Delight.
Depuis 30 ans, Disneyland Paris accueille les rêveurs de tous les âges et du monde entier. For 30 years, Disneyland Paris has welcomed dreamers of all ages from all around the world. Il y a tellement de magie et de lumière à l'intérieur de nos rêves. There's something so magical shining from all of our dreams. Alors aujourd'hui, que diriez-vous de rêver plus loin, de sourire plus grand et de rire plus fort? So now, we invite you to dream bigger, smile wider, and laugh louder. Together, let's make the future brighter than ever. Ensemble, rendons l'avenir plus brillant que jamais. La magie ne fait que commencer. The magic, it's just begun.
There's something so
guys, so that is it from our day at Disneyland Resort Paris.
Done.
Absolutely brilliant.
8:30 till 11.
8:30 to 11, we've done the whole day. Had a really good day. One of the many benefits of the arcades is after these shows, but I was just saying to Louise, I was saying they really need another nighttime show in this park. I think that's the plan when they get the lake done in this place. But literally, it's like,
At the same time, maybe to just
it's at the rafters. They need more capacity in this place.
we were fighting. I mean, I would not want it a small child in there. Like,
God no. Well, this is just down the arcade. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna leave the vlog there. If you enjoyed it, be sure to leave a like. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, and we'll see you in the very next vlog. Until then, bye.